Yeah, welcome to the Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. Reviews and reactions. Let's go. It's the Brown Boy Wonder. Hold it down, representing for the culture. Every episode brings you closer into the mind and the heart of a hustler, where the truth and the groove collide. Stay tuned in, come enjoy the ride. Keep it authentic like that, never hold back. It's the Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. The Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. Subscribe, share, and stay tuned in. The vibe's always on.
This is the Brown Boy Wonder Podcast.
Welcome to the Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. We are back to talk about Batman Beyond episodes 11 through 15. But before we get into those, let me bring out my guest here. Of course, my first guest, you can see him. Let's see, being an eyewitness. Is it Skyler? Skyler, how are you doing today?
You just gonna out on the podcast that I have jury duty? that's what you're doing right now?
Kinda.
I thought you were gonna leave it at you can't see him because the episode's about a ghost.
Yeah.
Oh,
But then we went a whole different direction I wasn't expecting.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry. Well, my last guest, he speaks in gibberish. It's Daniel. Daniel, how are you doing today?
Yeah, of the two of us, I'm definitely the one who speaks the most in gibberish. So I respect that.
Yeah, man. We are back talking about Batman Beyond. Are you guys enjoying the show? It's we're in the middle of the season, season 2.
Oh man, I haven't watched any of it.
I haven't even been here, to be honest.
Yeah,
It's true.
That's
actually.
true. You haven't been here. You guys. Well, Daniel, you've been here last week or 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Yeah, I watched the ones from last week. Not to throw away the bit, but when we went to record last week, you were like, "Okay, I'll be there in a couple minutes." And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go take a shower real fast." And then I came back, and you had started recording like 2 minutes after you said that. I was like,
did.
"Oh,
No. I did say like, okay, I'll give Daniel 5 minutes to respond, and you didn't respond.
Well, because the way you said it was like, okay, I'll be there. Like, you said it in a way that implied it was going to be like at least 10, 15 minutes. I was like, okay, well, I got to take a shower. It's like tomorrow.
Hmm.
We do these very late.
We do. We are here at 3 a.m. So
That's not true.
That is not correct. Well,
No,
it might be by
no.
the time we finish.
Oh, God.
It shouldn't take that long. But yeah, let's get into it. Episode 11 here is called Revenant. Just like the Leo movie. You guys like that movie?
Mm-hmm. It's fine. I haven't watched it since the year that it came out.
2015. He was inside that horse.
What?
Not like that. Not like that.
Well, Terry walks around school and discovers a group of students starting up at the school's sports trophies that have mysteriously been embedded into the ceiling. The coach is very upset over it. Chelsea says that others are saying that the force behind it is many other than strange occurrences that happened around of a guy named maybe Garrison Jacobs as a ghost. A student who was somehow killed while on the east side wing of the school being built. Terry and his friend Max is sus, but the rest other students believe it. Guys, so have you guys been stalked by a ghost? And sorry, wrong question. If you guys were stalked by a ghost, who want to stalk you?
Who would what?
Are you asking if I have dead enemies?
You're asking who of my enemies that have fallen in battle would come back from the grave That's what you're asking. I'm not comfortable saying that on air.
Yeah. But what I will say is that when I die, I'm coming for you.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're definitely gonna haunt you.
Oh.
I have
Why would you
seen a
say that?
ghost.
You've seen the
gonna-
ghost?
My the house that my parents still live in is 100% haunted.
Oh, was that at the house during
No.
the graduation? Okay.
No, well, maybe.
What,
I don't.
fucking
I honestly don't remember that graduation party at all. So I don't.
12
remember.
years ago. You're like,
I
oh
remember.
no, I was at a haunted house 12 years ago.
Yeah.
For about 45 minutes.
Be careful, like the Hatbox Ghost, it might follow you home.
All I remember from that party is I went up in your
Whoa.
attic.
Whoa.
No, not
What?
attic. I think it was in your room, or your media room, and we were watching something.
He's referring to a loft.
Oh, okay.
Loft.
Sure.
Loft.
Yeah. Well, it is, yeah. I guess it's like above the garage. I don't remember that party at all. So was I? I don't know if I was there. Frankly.
Yeah, you were there. You were there. I remember.
Couldn't tell you. Don't remember.
It was 12 years ago.
Well, later that night, Blade and Dana and Chelsea and the fourth girl hold a seance using a Ouija board. They called out Garrison, but the only person who showed up is Nelson. Nelson is also sus of the entire thing and kicks the board after being insulted by the girls. However, the board suddenly rises and strikes him in the back of the head, just as suddenly the lights of the room spontaneously explode. Guys, do you guys do this type of crap? You know, get the Ouija board out, do some seance.
The only time I've ever used a Ouija board was for a prop for a like a little student film years and years and years and years and years ago.
Did anything happen?
The film was bad.
Okay. Okay. You look, I don't do Ouija boards. I don't conquer the spirits like the conjuring people there. I don't
Conjure. I thought you said conquer, like you were gonna
no,
create your own ghost army.
Here's
No,
the
no,
scary
no.
twist. The Ouija board that I used, it was Daniel's.
Yeah. Okay, look, we have
I'm just
mentioned
saying.
Demon Daniel from the previous rewatch series. So
What? Look, man, my family has a lot of supernatural stuff going on. Like my mom's a witch.
That's true.
So it all
House
just
is haunted.
House is haunted. It just all comes with the territory.
Ouija board.
You just got to be. I'm basically like half Sasquatch based on body hair, so that's
Yeah.
got to be something.
Your dad's a
Mm.
werewolf.
My dad. Well,
oh,
he used to be, but then the diabetes really knocked that out of him.
Dad's a werewolf.
Oh.
Sister's a leprechaun.
I
I won't say which one. I won't say which
Oh.
one.
St. Patrick's Day just happened, so shout out to them.
Yeah, that's our holiday. I mean, we're Scottish, but Scottish still love St. Patrick's Day.
That's true. Also, Dana is also
Any
a part of
excuse to
this.
drink. Sorry.
Dana is part of this group, and again, you guys know how we all like Dana here. So I'm kind of mad that she's
Right.
a part of this thing here.
We all like Dana. I do think, as I said in the green room before we started recording, I do think that Terry should probably break up with her and get with Max, because Max is just better.
Listen, I'm in two minds about this. One, I think Daniel's correct
There we go.
because they understand each other. They're spending all this time together.
Sure.
Max now knows the world that Terry's in. I think she might be better for Terry than Dana is. Dana is obviously like probably the cutest cartoon girl ever drawn ever. So
Whoa.
that's obviously big points for her. But another thing is I don't know if, Max has now become Terry's like I don't
Bestie.
want to say sidekick, but like close.
Yeah.
So, like,
You're saying it's a weird power dynamic.
it's a work relationship thing at this point.
Yeah, I
No,
can
I don't
see that. But their HR is Bruce, and he canonically had sex with Barbara.
Yeah,
so
we don't like that. We don't like that at all.
No,
I'm just
no.
look. I'm just saying.
We'll see what happens between this relationship here.
Well, I mean, I'm confident it won't happen. So.
Again, it's a kids show. The girls are sure that it's Garrison, but Nelson decides to leave. However, as he does, several chairs start flying around the room, focusing especially on Nelson. Fortunately, Batman has been patrolling the school and intervenes. However, he's soon captured, and Nelson is nearly killed by flying objects. UFOs, not really. When Batman saves him once again, a wall-sized video screen starts to move in trying to smash them. Batman and Nelson still manage to escape.
This is where
yeah,
he rolls Nelson up in like a rug and throws him out the window, right?
Yes.
That here?
Yes.
Okay.
Off the window.
Ridiculous.
I did want to point out, like last week's episodes, Terry wasn't much saving a lot of people. He was letting them, die.
Letting them die is generous. There's some I would say he fully killed. I think he blew a dude up, if I remember right.
Oh, yes, that one. And then he let Bloodsport get ran over by a train. So at least Terry's saving some people here.
Okay, USA.
Okay, again, Bloodsport. Do you guys recognize Nelson's voice?
Seth Green, right?
It is Seth Green.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, man, it's Seth Green.
I think we talked about that. I think we talked about it in the first episode he showed up in, which might have connections to this one.
Maybe.
Ghost.
I think it's more prevalent for Seth Green. I can hear more of Seth Green in this episode. I don't know why I couldn't in the previous episodes. Robot Chicken. Later, Terry talks to Bruce about the occurrences and how he is too starting to believe it might be an actual ghost. Bruce admits to Terry that he himself does actually believe the supernatural, having encountered examples of his past crime fighting career. Again, Witch Boy, Carrion, Ra's al Ghul. So he's been through that. But he says that this situation feels too much high schooly to be an actual and supernatural occurrence. Back at Terry's home, Matt starts talking about the Ouija board and wants to hold a seance to talk to his father's ghost. His mother claims that the things like seance and Ouija boards don't actually work. Matt is crushed, saying that he's afraid he's forgetting what his father was like a few months ago since he died.
That was really sad because I was like, oh yeah, dead dad, of course. Yeah. And I remembered, we saw that happen. That was the start of this show.
Yes.
I'm forgetting what he's like line was rough. That was a tough one.
Yeah, Terry and his mom just that uncomfortable silence. Again, this show is getting into deep topics. We like it. We like that. That's why this show is great.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Boy Meets World, they hit in.
What about that episode of Home Improvement where they think the son has cancer?
Oh,
and then there was that silly advertisement that played like right after it.
Oh, yes, I've seen that clip where all the other comedians laugh about.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that. Yeah, it's good. Well, back at the school, the girls start to shower in the locker room, but the showers start to go haywire. Soon, water is bursting from the walls. The showers are spraying water everywhere. Dana manages to shut off the water, but after a brief period of calmness, the showers reactivate with the hot water pushed up into the max. After escaping, the girls wait for things to change or to calm down and return to the locker, but they discover a message written in the steam room that says on the mirror, "I still love you." Is this ghost a pervert?
Did anyone else? Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, no, maybe. I don't know.
What was the question?
Go ahead.
Yeah, Bart's asking, is this ghost a pervert? And it's safe to assume yes.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna find out way later, but it seems like he's probably not actually in the room.
Did anybody? That is also true.
Yeah.
Did anybody else, when they read the message on the mirror, read it like that one guy from that old clip? I still love you.
No.
I I was mostly just concerned about how it was written on the mirror in the women's shower with a viscous white fluid.
Ew!
Oh.
No.
I do want to.
I didn't
Go
say
ahead.
anything. I mean, you're just implying things yourself.
I do
Yeah,
want to
bro.
say. Oh, I do want to say that this shower room have no privacy.
No, most school showers don't. Public
Really?
showers like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never been to a men's shower in high school.
You ever been to a YMCA? You want to see an old
No.
man's penis?
Oh, they don't have privacy there?
No.
Abrar, you
Oh.
work in the medical field. I know you've seen an old man's penis.
Everyone
Not my bucket
everyone
list.
you know that was on our high school football team has
Yeah.
likely seen the penis of everyone else on the football team.
I think that's not right. I think you got to put some walls between them.
I mean, it is what it is.
Don't say walls when you're talking about this stuff.
Oh, sorry. Well, later, Terry learns of the incident from Dana, who explains that she and the other girls believe that Garrison's ghost is trying to contact a girl he was dating before he died. Dana and the others want to find the girl and deliver the message to her. However, Terry and Dana realize the message was really for Blade, as she has been being written. Terry then begins to piece the clues together as the ghost attacked Nelson and left Blade a message and is wondering what their connection is. Dana at first claims that there is no connection between Nelson and Blade since they broke up after what happened at the pier. But then both she and her boyfriend realize that there's in fact a connection between everything that's been happening between everything, which is Willie Watt.
She and her boyfriend is an extremely generous way of saying Terry figures it out and tells it to her.
Yeah, true. But do you guys? So they're suspecting Willie Watt here. Do you guys know a person like Willie Watt that does this type of activity?
A tiny nerdy little twink that went to prison and got super jacked.
Spoiler, yeah.
No.
Okay.
Well, we don't know that for sure. There's some people that we knew in high school that probably went to jail.
Oh yeah. Of
Oh,
course.
yeah.
But I don't claim them. I don't need to know what they're doing.
No, but they might.
I do know one person. I don't know if he's jacked now, but he's a bad person.
Whoa. That we went to high school with that went to jail?
Yeah, he was in my what was it? The some science class, and
Wait, I'm gonna message you. Let me know if this is the right name.
Are you
Okay.
talking about the guy that got caught in a To Catch a Predator-esque sting?
yeah,
We're talking
was
about
the one I was gonna
the same
ask.
guy. Yeah. I
yeah.
remember him.
And he got
I-
extra time because he offered the person money, which made it legally soliciting prostitution as well.
That's awesome.
Which is, I mean, look, high school is a big place, so I imagine they're more like that.
None is public.
Anyways.
I mean, surely some of those teachers went to prison for what they did.
True.
Oh, yeah.
There was
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 that got right after we graduated. Hey, is this what the episode's about? Is this helping?
Kind of. Well, with this information, Terry goes to the juvie hall to talk with Willie. Always put Skyler. I always thought about your comment about Willie. Always put your Willie down.
I didn't say that.
You
Did I
did
say
say
that?
you did say that.
Am I on record of saying that?
Yes, you did.
Can we remove that from the record?
It's too late. It's already.
I don't remember this.
I again. I listened to my recordings, so you do say that.
Oh, damn it.
No, but it was a good context.
Okay,
Not in
good.
that context. The guard's surprised that someone came for Willie, as no one ever visited him before or called or wrote him. Not even his dad.
That's really
In
sad.
fact, yeah, it is. In fact, the guard confines all the other prisoners are actually kind of scared of him. Terry's surprised to hear this and is unconvinced as to why people would be scared of our Willie. But then he gets the first look at Willie since he left for Juvie Hall. Since Willie got to Juvie, he stopped wearing glasses. He's been working out a lot, so he's much bulkier and have a great physique. Terry acts as though they're always been friendly, and Willie seems happy to see him. Willie explains that with good behavior, he can probably get parole in less than 2 months, which Terry points out that it was just in time for their high school junior prom. Willie jokes about the gym will have to be repaired first, something that he couldn't possibly have known. To confirm the susness, Terry picks up a glass of water and hurls it at Willie. Without warning, Willie's reflexes stops it in midair and reveals that he had developed 11 from Stranger Things powers.
Oh, you gave up, you coward.
I did. Telekinesis.
Yep.
Thank you. After the incident with the Golem, he admits to having used his powers to mess with around the school, but has kept a secret to avoid exposing himself.
Yeah, that does feel like a crazy jump in his power to be like, yeah, I have a mental connection with this robot, and the next time you see me, I'm Jean Grey.
I assumed when we saw like the little tea stinger from him in season 1 that he was going to have like technokinesis, like I can control technology and stuff,
right?
Not just anything.
Yeah, I guess I guess they didn't like that vision for him, so they just gave him full power. They just
changed him completely.
And I assumed that he was going to get into kinesiology and give up his life of crime.
Oh, he's going to become a gym teacher?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, cool.
Personal trainer or something.
Well, I do. Okay, and again, he escaped from prison, or jail. Do you guys like this version of Willie, even now when it comes to the bad things, but like him as a person?
Oh, do we like the character even though we don't condone his actions?
Yeah.
Have you ever had to specify that before?
No.
Okay.
I'll say not particularly. I think his powers before of having like him with the golem, I think were more interesting than he just has telekinesis. Like,
I agree with that as well. I do. They more or less just like, what do we do with him? We don't really know, so they just kind of rebuilt him from the ground up in a less interesting way that I don't know. Should he come back in the future, what do we really do with it?
Right. Well, this is it then. Bruce helps Terry to prepare for Willie's attacks on the school and even gets Barbara to convince Principal Shinsuke Nakamura.
That's not his name. No way. Stop
Principal Nakamura to shut down the school until further notice. The students are happy, but as Nelson tries to leave in his car, Willie arrives and forces him out of the car and directly to the school. This is our first time seeing the principal at the school. Do you guys like this principal?
This is our first look at Principal Nakamura. What do you guys think?
Nakamura. I truly don't remember him at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Yeah, he was in there for like a quick second. But again, it is Principal Shinsuke Nakamura.
All right, that's cool.
Nelson challenges Willie to a fair fight, hand-to-hand combat. Willie agrees and actually manages to hold his own at first, but despite the two of them being equally strong, Nelson still has more combat experience and nearly beats the hell out of Willie. Willie goes back on his word and unleashes his powers. Nelson is down and Willie lifts Blade into the air, wanting to kiss her on consent. No consent. Consent. What am I trying to say here? Consent. Excuse me. No consent here. While he is seemingly distracted, Batman grabs him in his ass and slaps him.
Hey, no consent!
No consent! Help!
Hey, consent is sexy.
Oh, no!
You have to have,
slams
no,
him.
that's what you have to have consent. Consent.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes,
we want
yes.
consent. Consent is sexy.
Yes, thank you. That's okay. Now I got you now.
That's what I said the first time. Please don't make it sound
I got it.
No.
I promise that's what I said.
That is what you said.
Well, he slams him on the ground and then tries to inject him with a sedative, but Willie stops it and destroys the gun easily. He then attacks Batman, who is clearly outmatched. However, Willie loses his temper, as we all do, and causes a tornado, which
As we all do.
which in turn hurls a tree directly into him, knocking him out. I guess he got wood. Willie returns to Juvie Hall, now fitted with a device on his head that prevents him from using his powers. It's like 11 from Strangers. Once again, he finds himself...
Strangers.
Oh, sorry, not the Strangers.
Strangers Part 3.
Oh, boycott that. That is literally the worst 3 movies I will never see. I saw the first one, but I would never see the other 2 ones.
How do you know if it does? Maybe it gets better. Yeah. You should go see him and let us know.
Daniel,
Abrar, if I know you, and I do, I can promise you're losing a bet one of these days, and you're having to watch parts 2 and 3.
Okay,
I'm really sad about it.
Okay, then it's not like I'm want to watch it. If I'm forced to watch it, then that's okay.
Okay, but part of the bet is that you have to say on social media that you do want to watch it.
And that you like it.
No.
You have to give it a 4-star on Letterboxd.
4.
Hey, maybe that should be like a fantasy football last place punishment.
Let's do that. Deal. Once again, he finds himself alone without visitors. Guys, how do we fix a guy like Willie?
Oh, you put a special hat on him that turns off his powers and put him in prison. That's how you fix him.
All right. Fair enough. At home, Terry and Matt look at old family photos and remember their father. Terry tells his brother that as long as people remember their loved ones, they're never truly gone. And that's it of the episode. Great bonding moment with their brothers there. But do we give this a Willie up or Willie down? I'll go with you, Daniel.
Oh, the Willie.
This episode does not get my Willie up. I think that it's not like terrible as an episode. I don't mind the idea of the ghost, and I like the scenes that we get between Terry and his brother. But other than that, it's like, okay, well, you took a villain who was somewhat interesting and made him like not interesting at all, and that's just disappointing enough for me to give it a Willie down.
All right. What about you, Skyler? Do you think Willie is one of the top 5 characters of the show?
Yes. Move on.
What?
No. This is. I'm gonna give this. I hate that you said Willie up, but I have to now. I'll Willie this one up because I just for the little bits with Terry and his brother, I don't care about Willie anymore. I was one of the only people coming away positive on him in his first go around.
Sure.
I just like the little nerdy guy with the big golem thing. But they took that away, and so now I don't really care anymore. And so it's really a skippable episode. I do believe that. But I don't think it warrants saying like you have to skip it or anything. It's really middle of the road, but I'll give it the up just despite Daniel. No, I mean just to just for the brother bit. I think that's it.
Yeah, I have to agree with you too.
Not Dana in the shower, Abrar. I know what you're thinking.
Whoa. No.
Yeah, we like the Dana in the shower scene. That's why you gave it a Willie up.
No.
Wait, how old is Dana?
High school.
And I will say nothing more.
I was a kid during this time, so I think it's okay. No, I have to give this a thumbs up as well. Just as you mentioned, Skyler, the connection with the brothers. I think that storyline kind of covers it for this episode. But again, we might see Willie in the later episodes. So hopefully we'll get a better episode with them. I do have a interesting fact for this episode. Of course, the title has two fitting meanings. Revenant can mean either a ghost or someone who returns.
Yeah, it's like specifically a vengeful spirit is what a Revenant is.
Revenant, Dungeons and Dragons. You kill them and they come back to fight you again.
Yep. Or it's a guy who gets pegged by a bear
and gets inside a horse.
Oh, you're talking about that story. I got you. I was stuck. I was stuck in there. Let's get into the 12th episode here. Episode 12 is called Babel. I think this. I have to say right now. I think this is one of the best episodes of our batch here. So
really?
I think so. I think it is.
The Revenant or the next one? What are we talking about?
This right here.
We're talking about Babel.
We're talking about Babel right now.
Booble.
I think it's
gotcha.
the best one right now. Within the Batcave, Terry and Bruce are busy repairing the Batsuit after a battle with Mad Stan. Last week, you guys were not here for Mad Stan. Do you guys like that character?
I watched the episodes and I don't remember who that is, so I guess not.
You realize we see later. Let's just go. Let's move on.
Okay. Well, Bruce remembers about some of his old adventures. Bruce tells Terry about how he once walked into a trap, knowing it may be fatal, and knowing on faith that Robin would arrive in time to save him. When Terry asks how he knew, Bruce is trying to get out of that question. When Terry presses him, Bruce admits the truth. He didn't. Terry is shocked, but Bruce admits that being Batman meant that he had to be willing to do the ultimate sacrifice. However, Ace, the dog, suddenly starts barking and violently attacks Terry and Bruce, forcing them to tranquilize him. Guys, you know I'm kind of afraid of animals, and this is the reason why. They might just attack you.
All right.
No reason.
I mean, we're about to find out there was a reason.
You're just making shit up.
Terry takes Ace with the muzzle to the vet and finds the entire place is filled with animals acting in the same violent manner. Max is there with her cat and makes an offhand remark about what things must be like at the zoo. And Terry's like, "Oh shit!" He goes and investigate as Batman to the zoo.
Wait, hold on, rewind. Some freakazoid brought his tarantula.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine what his day was like when his tarantula attacked him.
Do tarantulas even like hear things? Like traditionally, do they have ears the same way people do? Like, would it even affect a tarantula the way it would affect a mammal?
That's a good question. I don't
Look it up.
think so. I think they go entirely off of vibrations from their hairs. So,
I mean, I guess the vibrations of sound would still be felt then, but could it make them attack?
I would say they have multiple eyes, so they can see everywhere, and that's kind of
you have
their
multiple
hearing.
eyes.
that is true.
Oh, you're right. I have two. No, don't they have like 10 or something?
They have a bit.
Yeah, man.
Spiders have more. That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they jump higher if they're aggressive.
Tarantulas not traditionally jumpers.
Tarantulas do not jump.
True. I remember
They-
racing that.
They have the bodies of water balloons. If they fall from a even moderate height, they're done. They're bursting.
So I guess they crawl faster, maybe.
I don't think they would make them move faster. Like, if it didn't make any of the other animals move different, it just made them pissed.
Yeah, they just get mad and attack.
Oh, so they piss at the owners.
No,
Yeah,
they don't.
man.
They don't.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. Correct.
Oh, the other piss word. Yeah, I don't
But
know.
tarantulas don't really piss, so again, can't affect them.
They don't. They gotta defecate somewhere.
I
Well,
don't
they
know
poo.
what they do. They do poo.
Hold on, I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah.
Google time, please. Again, if a viewer or a listener listening to this, and you have a tarantula,
do tarantulas piss?
do they exist at this point?
Do they
Do
exist?
I mean, look, I would never touch a tarantula, but I would like to look at them. What does Google say about tarantulas?
Hold on.
All right.
Hold
I'm
learning.
Okay, what else can I say about tarantulas? Tarantula is a long word too. It's like TAU.
Tarantulas do not urinate liquid waste like mammals. Instead, they excrete a combined mixture of feces and liquid waste, appearing as a white or creamy paste, primarily consisting of guanine. It is commonly called urate.
You know, in the new Spider-Man trailer, you could see him fighting a guy who, in the comics, he's called Tarantula.
And he doesn't piss either.
No,
he just does his white cream everywhere, I guess. So.
Oh my goodness. Well, my prediction for that movie is we might see the man spider. Upon arriving at the zoo, Terry sees the elephant.
God, we're not even at the zoo yet.
We're not even at the zoo yet.
No, we're here now. Upon arriving at the zoo, Terry sees the elephants trying to escape from their jails, pretty much. While Batman manages to stop one of the elephants, the others attack him. Furthermore, a gorilla escapes from his cage and also on a rampage. Batman fights the gorilla and finally manages to take him down.
This gorilla almost kills Terry.
Yeah.
He's beating the paste out of him. The white gooey paste.
It's a silverback gorilla, man. They're 10 times or 100 times stronger than all of us.
Gorilla.
I did have a question about that. So gorillas are like not far off from people. If it's enough that it's driving a gorilla crazy, people just still not hearing it like at all?
No, Daniel, you don't understand. It only gets animals.
But yeah, all right.
As soon as he stops the gorilla, Harambe. At this point,
there's a bigger gap between a gorilla and a tarantula than a gorilla and a guy.
But the tarantula might have just been there by coincidence.
The tarantula just had a broken leg.
It might have just had a checkup.
It was walking around on rollerblades like in Harry Potter.
He's doing his physical.
Well, as soon as one of the gorillas, as soon as he stopped the gorilla, one of the elephants starts charging him. Fortunately, the elephant suddenly stops. Do you guys think this might happen one day? Like all the animals just take over the world?
That's not what happened here.
Yeah, that's not.
No. It kind of takes.
We squashed their rebellion rather quickly, I feel.
Yeah. Well, not Australia.
Oh yeah, Australia's different.
Dude, their tarantulas must be like
a lot of spiders there.
Yeah, well, the tarantulas like it says on my wall.
It's not tarantula. They have huntsman spiders down there.
Well, fuck that. Yeah. They lost the emu war.
Damn.
Oh. If you're an Australian listener, tell us about your tarantulas. We'd like to learn about them.
Abrar, has your ancestral country ever lost a war to an animal?
What's the most dangerous animal in Pakistan? I wouldn't even know.
Goats?
No, not elephants.
Goats? No way.
Not goats. You can look it up. I don't know, actually.
Okay. All right, back to Google.
In the back cave, Bruce tells Terry how at the time the disturbances were starting, the military was experiencing interference on a sonar frequencies. As these events mainly have to do with sound, Bruce and Terry thinks it's Shriek that he's all behind about this. Elsewhere, Shriek shuts off the equipment and explains to his assistant Ollie, this Ollie guy, that his test was a success. Ollie believes Shrek's plan is to hold Gotham for ransom, but Shriek says that he wants revenge on Batman, who blames him for his hearing loss. I don't blame him. He'll force Batman to surrender his life rather than the city be destroyed. And if Batman doesn't,
It's snakes.
okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Pakistan is home to all big 4 venomous snakes.
Whoa, you got all 4?
Jesus
no.
Christ.
God damn.
Indian cobra, common crate, Russell's viper, saw-scaled viper. I guess it's like the 4 different classifications of poisonous snakes.
That's crazy.
Oh no. Snakes.
You scared of snakes?
I don't know any snakes. Sounds like a snake. I'm scared of snakes, of course.
All right.
They slither around in your underwear. You know that happens.
You always know just some shit to say, don't you?
That's why they call me the Brown Boy Wonder. Wonder.
Yeah,
That's the keyword.
that's right. That's
More
right.
like the brown boy blunder. Am I right?
Oh, it made my stomach. He'll force Batman to surrender his life rather than the city to be destroyed. Oh yeah, I already said that. Batman doesn't. His reputation as a hero will be destroyed, as opposed to money. Shriek awards Ollie with the use of the fork as an electronic device that uses sound to directly simulate the human brain's pleasure center.
Yeah, let's talk about this part.
Yeah.
I don't like this part.
Why?
What can I say on your podcast?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Dude said, "Hey, you did a good job. Here, take this. It's going to pleasure you."
Oh
And
yeah.
then dude starts pleasuring himself and moaning to the
Yeah.
point that Shriek just takes out his hearing aids and
Yeah.
stops listening to it.
It's definitely it's a tuning fork that is specifically tuned to the exact vibration of his prostate.
Oh,
There we go. That's a perfect way to say that.
That's got to be what it is.
But when kids are watching this, what are they thinking?
They probably just think it's a drug or something.
yeah. I mean, I think that's what it's supposed to be. But here's the thing about what they told us to our face. They told us it was grosser than that.
No. Well, I'll ask this: is Shrek justifiable for his actions here?
Oh, kicking Donkey out of the swamp?
Kind of.
I mean, it is his swamp.
Well, I will say that he's all doing this because of his hearing loss due to Terry. So it's
No, he was a villain before. He's a villain now. He's only deaf because he was being a villain and he fucked around and you found out.
There we go. What does it say? What did they say? F-A-F-O? Something like that?
Fuck around, find out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Paul Heyman says F5 at one Raw. Well, last week's Raw. Later, Terry and Bruce try to figure out how Shrek is doing this. However, in the middle of their convo, their speech becomes they can't even understand each other. They're just babbling on to each other. Terry immediately heads out as Batman, though typing.
Oh, that's why it's called that.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Whoa.
Yeah.
What happened?
Bruce,
worry
Daniel
about it.
figure out the title of the
Whoa.
the episode.
What was the title of the episode?
Babel.
Oh, because there's a tower?
No, well,
That too. Though typing, Bruce and Terry communicate over the Batmobile's computer, and Bruce,
Oh, because
Tryna-
they're babbling.
yeah. Bruce, trying to think that Shrek has altered the vibrations frequencies of air molecules carrying human speech. Look, this is some good television here. This is like some plot of a TV movie. If Batman Beyond was a TV movie, this should be the plot.
man. This should be on TV.
No, as a TV movie.
I don't even know what to say to you right now.
Come on, look. There's Sub-Zero, Batman, Master Phantasm. I feel like this one should be have his own TV movie, but we have our own episode. But so it's okay. The interference is happening all around the city, and the people are getting violent with one each other. Worse, a lift operator can no longer understand a spoken instructions and of a landing director and crashes the crane. Batman only barely manages to avert disaster. After a time, Shriek turns off the interference and then calls Commissioner Gordon. Ooh.
Every time you call him Shrek, I just think like, you have to make shorts out of this and put it on Instagram, right? Like,
yeah. Shriek. Okay. Shriek.
And now me correcting you is going to be a short.
Everything.
And all the comments are going to be like, "You're mean to him. Don't be mean to him." And I'm going to be like, "You don't understand. You are going to be mean to him if I didn't correct him."
Thank you. Shriek. He demands that Batman surrenders himself to him. Barbara protests that she can't deliver Batman, but Shriek refuses to listen. She contacts Bruce, who refuses to give up Terry or offer him a bargaining chip. He was also angry that some are talking about using Terry in such a manner. This might be the toughest Batman villain to conquer, for at least for Terry here, because he kind of stopped communication. Isn't that a big thing?
I think Bane's stronger.
Oh, okay. I also like how Bruce backed up Terry, man. He's like, man, that's my guy. That's my dude. I like that. I like that scene.
Stand on business, just like his hero, Katara.
Yeah. Would you? Well, if you were in Bruce's shoes or Gordon's shoes, would you give up Terry?
No, because Bruce was Batman and Barbara was Batgirl, so I think they would probably have more faith in Batman.
I like that. What about you, Daniel? Would you give him up because of what's happening?
Like if I was Batman, or what do you mean?
Like, let's say you're Bruce and Gordon's like, "Hey, we need to give up Terry right now. The world is messing up." Would you give him up?
Oh no, for sure no. And I would be mad at her for suggesting it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, yeah. Me too. Again, Gordon is in a tough spot. She's a cop, but she's also, she also have the past of being Batgirl. So she's in the middle. She's the monkey in the middle. Terry faces a dilemma and goes talk to Max. It seems that the right thing to do is to give himself up, but she reminds him that he will be hurting both his family and friends. He doesn't help that the word of Shriek demands has gotten around, and several citizens are appearing on the news saying that Batman should give himself up rather than cause them to suffer. Some of them include the zookeepers and the construction workers that Batman saved earlier. Yeah, they're talking smack about him. What's going on here? As we all are, Bruce is discussing how grateful the city is after how Batman has done for them. So trying to make his decision, Terry goes back to his old home and remembers the incident that inspired him to become Batman in the first place. In this scene here, they were playing some like haunting opera music when he visits his old home. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Having made his decision, Terry returns to a surprised Bruce, who says he wouldn't blame him for refusing to sacrifice himself for such an ungrateful world around him. Terry notes that, just like Bruce, he did not become Batman for gratitude, but he will meet Shriek to try to avoid loss of life. All right, Terry. All right. Terry's plan is, however, to meet Shriek at a spot not to surrender, but to fight. Neither of them had figured out how Shriek has managing to project the interference over such a wide area of the city. Terry points to something on the back computer, suddenly understanding. Bruce is perplexed, but Terry takes the Batmobile, unable to explain because the interference has started again. Bruce looks at the computer and suddenly realizes he sees a twin-towered building that looks similar to a tuning fork. Would you caught that immediately?
No, I mean it's
No,
a
but
weird shape for a building, I guess, but no.
Yeah, I'm not Batman though, so.
Well, as soon as Batman arrives, Shriek attacks him. The two seem evenly matched until Shriek creates a extremely powerful ultrasound tone with the towers that encapsulates Batman. And to protect himself from the tone, while he is outside the tower, Shriek removes his helmet and hearing aids, restoring his normal deafness. Fortunately, Batman managed to distract Shriek long enough to get the tower controls, but Ollie attacks him and the controls are destroyed. Now overloaded, the frequency causes the towers to fall. Shriek, still deaf, is unable to hear either the sound of the collapsing behind him or Batman's warning and disappearing under the falling building. Emergency crews respawn on the scene to search for survivors, only for Batman to leave himself from the debris. They attempt to help Batman, who treats them coldly, remembering that hours before they were willing to sacrifice him. Terry returns home to the Batcave and works to repair the suit. This is my favorite part here. Bruce thanks Terry for reminding him why he became Batman to begin with. He also asks if Terry would have given up himself to Shriek, but Terry avoided and refuses to answer, just like Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's a Terry I want. A Terry that saves people. But guys, are we giving this a thumbs up or a thumbs down? I'll go with you, Skyler.
Thumbs up.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it's good. Shriek is just a good villain. The twist, we'll call it, of the giant tuning fork building in his plot. I mean, I guess the overall how it starts, like the making the animals go crazy, it's a little disjointed.
Sure.
From the rest.
I mean, it's how you started up.
It goes. It builds up to, so it's fine. But yeah, especially the what we'll call a tragic end to Shriek not being able to hear, even though it might not be the ending. But him not being able to hear the building, as it completely pancakes him. My God.
Yeah, it looked like he died, but we'll see. We don't know. This show could be unpredictable. Daniel, do you like this episode here?
Yeah, I'd definitely give it a thumbs up. I don't think it's like a, particularly complex episode, but I do really like the villain. I like the conversation between Terry and Bruce about like whether or not these people are grateful enough to be like worth protecting, and I think that's an interesting conversation to have. So yeah, for sure.
Yeah, same here. I feel like this is, we have to rank them now. I'll say this is my top 3
of the whole show.
Of the whole show at this moment.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into I don't have any interesting facts for this episode because there's nothing interesting, I guess.
Because it's not interesting. It's a boring episode. Thumbs down.
I love the episode. Let's get into episode 13, guys. This might be a fun one here. It's called Terry's Friend Dates a Robot. What a title.
That can't be the real title, is it? What's the real title?
It's the real title. Batman prepares for battle while Bruce coaches him on fighting the criminals around him. The Riddler, Two-Face, and Killer Croc all fight against him, but Batman is just as effective against them as his mentor. During the fight with Killer Croc, Batman rips his head off, revealing it is only a robot. Bruce scolds him for his lack of, what the hellness, and tells him to get a replacement after school. So we know it's the training, but do you guys like the return of these villains? At least on this show.
Yeah, just a little bit of fan service for
Ah,
kids who watched the other one, right? So
yeah.
that's fine.
That is
doesn't
that. Yeah.
doesn't really do much for me other than seeing them, because Batman Beyond is animated a little bit different. It's a bit more dynamic, right?
Yes.
Some of the camera movements and angles that we get, it
Mhm.
just has its own kind of visual language. And so seeing like Riddler do that big kick in that visual language,
Yes.
it's a little interesting, sure.
I don't think it's
Also,
good for like
yeah.
training though, because the people like these guys are, in terms of just being dangerous in a fist fight, they're just not on the same level as the guys that Terry's been fighting.
You know
Riddler
what I mean?
definitely not. Two-Face, I wouldn't really say so, though he has his two guns. The Killer Croc, that
maybe
one,
Croc.
that one
Yeah.
works. But the answer that Terry had was to kick his goddamn head off.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that.
So that doesn't really translate to what you're going to be doing on the streets, Terry.
Hopefully, Terry.
We'll see Terry.
Terry.
Oh, Terry.
Terry McGinnis. Well, out at Hamilton Hill High School, Howard goes around the school announcing a party at his house, just like Daniel. This is like your graduation party. No, I'm just joking. But no one seemed to be interested. Terry and Dana tells him to give up on the most popular students that he's being very shallow on. Howard, however, doesn't give a shit and claims that what he really wants is a cool girlfriend and her popularity. Do you guys know a Howard in your life?
Not
Yep.
really.
His name is Abrar,
Nah,
But,
what?
and he's a big meanie head.
But if
What?
you see
That's
like just this little dweeby annoying kid who's going around
Check.
trying to be friends with everybody, but also like off-putting everybody, and then also can't get a girl, so you get a robot girlfriend. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Or
I don't
or a
know any
life-size
personally,
cutout of
but
Hasbula.
you could see any driving down the road in a Cybertruck or a Tesla. Got him.
Got him.
Got you fuckers.
Whoa.
Why don't you chase me down in your car? Oh, you can't because it's raining?
Oh, idiot.
Oh, maybe you should have bought a car.
Everybody laughs at you when you drive by. Less the Tesla and more the Cybertruck, but
Yeah, pretty much the Cybertruck.
But no,
yeah.
if you drive a Tesla, I don't trust you either.
Well, again, Howard is he's doing too much. He's doing too much. Terry goes off to the how do you say this word? The factory is the
the old bean factory.
There you go. He brings Howard along for the ride. While Terry deals with paperwork, Howard wanders around and sees a co-worker who looks like Steve Buscemi. Do you guys saw that? He kind of looks like him.
To me, he looks like I'm gonna spend the rest of this episode in silence trying to find the name of the guy I'm thinking of. He's a cartoonist and he's fucking weird, and that's exactly who this guy looks like. Give me a minute.
Oh, are
I
you
know
thinking of
who you're talking
Ratatouille, the chef guy?
No. Well, maybe a little bit, but no.
Kind of looks like him.
He's talking
well-
about a guy that used to get made fun of on like fucking Looney Tunes cartoons. I don't know his name either, but I think I know what face you're talking about.
Well, he sees the worker to creating a female for an unknown customer. Howard is intrigued and goes to the man and orders a special order for himself, in spite of the fact that he's been told that's illegal. He's very he knows what he wants pretty much of the appearance, but when it comes to the personality, he says that she has to be completely devoted to me 100%. Is Howard a good person for wanting this, Daniel?
I don't think this makes him a bad person. It's clearly the kind of thing that a person who has not had good relationships in the past would say without really thinking it through. Because a healthy relationship is not based on devotion. It's based on like trust and respect.
Yeah.
Which I guess you don't need to have with a robot, but I don't know. It is a weird thing to say. I don't think it makes him a bad person, but
He's a
it's
companion.
It's not a point in favor. It's for sure.
It's the movie companion.
This is the movie companion. Yep, you're at 100%. But yeah, again, as you mentioned, Daniel, it's all about communication with your partner or the one who you're with. It's all about that. The next day, the Synthnoid walks around through the halls of the high school, gathering a lot of attention, especially that of Nelson. However, she blows him off, saying she's only interested in Howard. Howard introduced her as Cynthia, and the two leave. Nelson is angry, believing that Howard doesn't deserve someone like Cynthia, and plans to put him in his place. Cynthia hears his plans and gets angry.
The person I was thinking of was cartoonist Robert Crumb. And I posted a video in reference to in the podcast group chat. And to those who aren't here, we're going to be very confused by it.
No,
it's him talking about how, as a kid, he wanted to fuck Bugs Bunny.
Oh,
this is
Bugs
not who
Bunny.
I was thinking of.
Yes.
Not like the female version?
No, specifically Bugs Bunny cross-dressing is what got his going.
Oh my goodness. Well, speaking of that, this is our first introduction of Cynthia. How do we feel about this AI?
Well, she's no cross-dressing Bugs Bunny, but she'll do.
At a certain point, because we had, the return of Big Willie and then Shriek. She stepped out of that thing looking all the world like Poison Ivy, and I was like, here we go.
She has
Poison Ivy.
She has red hair. She looks muscular. She has a jawline.
I know that you don't like muscular women.
So she's Becky Lynch, is what you're saying?
She's like Becky Lynch.
Maybe Jamie Hayter.
Well, Becky Lynch doesn't have that red hair. I think Jamie Hayter has that reddish hair. So I guess so. So this is Jamie Hayter.
Okay.
So first introduction of Jamie Hayter, AEW champion. Later, Nelson comes into the locker room from the sports practice, finding Howard's locker is open. He immediately begins to search. Cynthia is also in the locker room, and when Nelson is in position, she shoves him over the lockers, nearly crushing him. She's kind of violent. Is AI here? Have you guys been pushed into a locker before?
No.
Always been too big for that shit.
We're both over 6 feet tall, Abrar, so no.
You're right. I wasn't pushing. Yeah.
Is this the bit where Max just is like, gotta go? Just like jumps in?
Yeah, she gets in the locker.
I love that. I want that as a reaction image.
I did get pushed, not in the locker, but I did get pushed, in the bus by the window. Like by
they pushed you at the emergency exit?
No.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
No.
The bus is moving?
No. We were just trying to get out of the bus, and my friend, I won't name him. This is like in 4th grade. For some reason, he got mad, and
you should name him.
No, I saw him a long time ago, and he still looked the same. But he pushed me for no reason to the window, and I was like, "What did I do?" He just had anger issues. I didn't do anything to him.
Oh, so this is a awkward and sad story that has nothing to do with getting pushed into a locker.
But I did get pushed.
Okay.
To the limits.
Like that time your dad pushed you through a wall.
That did happen too. Why didn't you talk about that?
I should have brought that up. Yeah, I did. That's for another reason. I was like 5. I stood up to him. He dragged me to the wall, or not pushed me to the wall. He grabbed my arm. We did a little tornado, and then he let go.
Tornado.
What?
His dad hit him with the tornado DDT, and then hurricaned him through the wall.
Yeah.
Your dad did Sting with that Sprite commercial or that 7-Up commercial.
Oh yes. I think it was Surge.
He just smashed you through on everything on like the fireplace mantle.
Yes, that's what happened. Well, news of the accident spreads fast, and the students wonder of his cause. It's Cynthia, of course. However, totally blows off the situation. The other students aren't happy around her because of her attitude. I know we all went to the same high school, guys, but if there's a rumor, it will spread no matter what. Do you guys agree with that?
Mm-hmm. Probably.
There was a rumor back when we were in high school that you used to fart out of your mouth.
Me?
And I started that rumor.
I don't remember this rumor.
Yeah, it was real, and we all knew it.
Well, I'll tell you right now, that might be true.
Could be.
Terry goes to investigate the fallen locker and discovers handprints deeply embedded into them. Curious on how someone such as a small hand could push over lockers. He scans over for fingerprints and finds that there aren't any. Now that he has Cynthia on his side, Howard reannounced his party. And the students are interested, of course. Chelsea even offers him a dance with Howard, which upsets Cynthia so much that she cracks Howard's notebook with her bare hands. Terry takes note of this and follows that after her. He soon discovers Cynthia is trying to push over the School Stones logo onto Chelsea. When he tries to stop her, she attacks him, throwing him off the building. And of course, Terry recovered. Do you guys know someone who is loyal, who would be loyal to Cynthia?
I ain't never met anyone loyal.
I mean, I know some guys are. That night, as Batman, Terry goes back at the factory and finds that Louis was fulfilling more illegal orders. Oh, Louis is the worker, the Steve Buscemi guy. And he activates several robots and has them attack Batman, but they are of a little of a threat. It reminds me of the Avengers Age of Ultron, where Ultron, his robots try to attack the Avengers at Tony Stark's home.
It reminds me of the other time I saw robots in a thing.
Are we even trying anymore or what?
Hey, you know what else it reminds me of? Is that movie iRobot? Because there's robots in it.
There are robots in that one too. Yeah.
I only say that because I'm rewatching the MCU, so I'm right now. I'm on Ultron, Age of Ultron. I'm setting up for Doomsday, of course, which is the end of the year.
Oh, of course.
After the robots are done, Louis Armstrong confronts Batman, but the ruse fails. Terry catches Louis and ends his sideline business. It looked like the training in the beginning kind of paid off for Terry here. Meanwhile, Howard is having trouble with Cynthia as she continues to shove anyone who shows any interest in him and tries to stop her. Howard takes Cynthia into his room and tries to get her to stop, but she refuses to listen. Howard then tells her that he wants to see other girls. Upon hearing this, Cynthia malfunctions and becomes more violent, nearly killing Howard. And the kids outside of the room, they're like, "All right, go Howard." I thought that was funny. Maxine stops Cynthia, but the robot strength proves to be too great. Maxine is almost killed, but Batman arrives to stop the carnage. Do you guys, personal question here, do you guys dig crazy chicks?
Is there any other kind? Just kidding.
Whoa.
Let's move on.
Oh, sometimes.
Oh, okay. There you go. Was a stronger opponent to? Yeah.
So sometimes you can hang out with a crazy chick.
Hmm.
It depends on what kind of crazy, though.
Any goth women want to please write into the show? Let us know.
I've seen a lot of videos. They've been popping up on my feed.
Oh, we know Abrar's Instagram algorithm. We know what he's seeing.
I don't control it. The AI.
Oh, it's out of my hands. Hey, nothing I can do.
I can't do anything. Again, I try to do. I am not interested, but it keep popping up.
I am not interested. We're built different.
No,
I am interested. Forward it to me.
Yeah.
All right. They might attack you. Cynthia gets more violent, forcing the party guests to flee the house. The fight continues for a while, but Cynthia is a great opponent. Howard tries to talk things out with her and offers to be friends. Horrible mistake. Terror slaps his head with his palm, realizing that Howard said the wrongest thing. This drives Cynthia completely mad. Her circuits overload and Cynthia explodes, destroying the entire house. So I think my message of this episode is never friend zone in AI, because that might happen.
That's you might just start with don't date a robot.
Yeah, that too.
They're stick with real people.
Absolutely. There is that tweet that someone posted 2011. They said would be more like robots will take over of a partner. Oh, you'll be dating a robot eventually.
Sex bots will be real by 2025.
Something like that. Yes.
Well, they're not.
No. Batman drops Howard outside where the other students congratulate him on the party and his legendary has ended. Howard is happy that he now has the popularity he thought he could have, but finds that Chelsea's not interested in him, and to make worse, his parents arrive. They are angry at both the fact that he maxed out their credit cards, and they blew their house up. Thinking he bought dynamite, Howard's friends leave him to his fate. Do you guys feel bad for Howard here?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's a dumbass.
And what's her dumbass name? Blade. The girl. When she's leaving, she's like, "Hey man, sick party, you're a legend." Like he's coming out of this on a positive socially somehow.
He is thinking that for sure. But that was it for this episode here. Are we giving this?
It can't be positive socially. Once everybody found out that the hot chick that was into him was totally a robot that he bought, that's the same as oh, did you hear so and so got caught jerking it in the school library? That's the same thing.
Right.
Are we giving this a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
Thumbs up. Fuck it. Why not? Yeah, it's fine.
All right. That was a fun episode because this Howard guy is a character for sure. I'm also giving it a thumbs up. Daniel, do you give Cynthia a thumbs up?
Ooh,
No,
Cynthia.
Definitely not Cynthia. No, I'll give the episode a thumbs down. I think it's it's fine, I guess, but it's just I don't know. Didn't really do anything for me. I don't think it's on the level of the first two. So
Interesting. Yeah, I mean it's more of a fun episode, not taken seriously. But I have an interesting fact for this episode here. Bruce Timm, as we know, has started on various audio commentaries that he admires the Buffy verse. And in the Rebirth Part 1 commentary, he said that he was asked to make Batman Beyond like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which was very popular for Warner Bros. At the time. Curiously, 1 year and 1 month after airing this episode, Buffy aired an episode with the same storyline, similar to this one. in which the Misfits create a android girlfriend who goes haywire. Were you guys into
androids
Buffy?
and Buffy?
Yeah.
No, I've never watched. I would like to watch Buffy one day, maybe for some sort of rewatch podcast, if anyone wants to do one of those. But, no, I didn't know there were androids in Buffy.
I didn't know either. I did see some episodes of Buffy, but I didn't really watch it a lot. I know my older cousin, she was a fan of Buffy.
How old?
She is currently right now almost 40.
God damn.
No, not 40. Sorry, she's like 42.
Oh shit!
So I heard this clip. Oof.
Yeah. What's up, Auntie?
No. She all right. All right. That was it for the episode. Let's get into episode 14 here, guys. This might be another good one here. It is called Eyewitness. While on patrol,
I thought we were almost done. We got 2 episodes left.
Man, come on.
No worry. That's what, we go off rails, right? But no one is keeping us on checks, which is, sometimes this is okay.
So about the robots that do
will
Eyewitness.
Will the off-rail episode stand the test of time?
Nope.
Always. I remember, what was the episode we did? It was probably one of the Batman series episodes. We went off a tangent, and it's still there.
We've gone off on wrestling rewatches before.
Yeah. Again, is this okay? It's all good. Because we are giving our full authentic takes on the show here. Eyewitness. While on patrol, Batman sees a sussy baka delivery being made late at night.
Like Hank from Breaking Bad?
Yeah, ASAC Strader. Bruce warns him not to leap in before he understands what the hell is going on. Terry sees money change hands, but before the cargo container is opened, he attacks, subduing its driver and several of the gangsters buying it. The buyers manage to escape, and Terry opens the container to find... You go in, Skyler. Who the hell is in here?
That guy.
No, it's a squad of armed police officers and a furious Commissioner Gordon.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Every time, and it's partially my fault because I've set the precedent when there's everybody here. I'm like, you have to call on people. Every fucking time you call on me, I'm not paying attention and I don't remember.
I didn't even hear the question. If it makes you feel any better.
He said, and who was it? I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, it looks like somebody's in trouble. Is Terry too green to do these missions, do you guys think?
What? We're in season 2. Come on.
All right, that's true. At Wayne Manor, Barbara is furious and tells Bruce that Terry has messed up a police sting that was in the works for over a year. She also looked into his background and discovered his record. Terrible record. Bruce vouches for Terry, but Barbara gives him a warning. One more mistake, she will put an end to Batman. Does Barbara actually hate Terry?
Barbara is at a very specific point in her life right now where us as fans of Batman, we think, what the hell, Barbara? You should be more understanding than anybody because you know what Bruce is doing and you know what Terry's doing and you did it yourself. So don't be mean. But also, she clearly believes more in the side of law and justice more than what the vigilantes are doing.
No.
She is allowing vigilantism to happen, so clearly she's still a little conflicted. But the pot boiled over in this episode, we'll say.
Absolutely. The next night, Barbara is speaking at a dinner for her husband, the district attorney Sam's Young re-election campaign. The dinner is interrupted by Mad Stan on his latest crusade against the bureaucracy and corruption. Batman arrives and engages Stan in a brutal fight, driving him upstairs into the parking lot. Barbara follows with her gun drawn. But yeah, Matt Stan. We are now looking at Matt Stan. Do we still like this character? Because last week I did mention that this is the worst character for a Batman villain.
You said, "Do we still?" We weren't even here.
True.
But now you have seen him. You see his full body.
We're talking about the terrorist guy.
Yeah.
He seems kind of lame. I kind of wish that he had crushed his head.
Oh, spoiler alert!
Mm-hmm.
Put him in the car door like that guy from the Daredevil show.
Oh, season 1. Good callback.
Thank you.
Daredevil's coming out in 2 days, I think.
Yeah, we'll
2?
finally know that he's gay.
Oh, what?
Daredevil sleeps with too many hot women to be unless he's hiding something. He could be bisexual. That could be allowed.
You know, I think Charlie Cox is really blind. His acting skills are really good.
What do you think of his Charlie Cox?
You just said 2 conflicting things. Yeah, talk about his Charlie Cox.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Daredevil.
I just think it's it just makes sense. Charlie Horse, Charlie Cox.
All
That's
right.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's diabolical.
In the garage, she sees Stan bring out a massive bomb, which Batman disarms before knocking Stan to the ground. Stan taunts him, saying that he'll break out again and cause more destruction. Batman says he's right. And to Barbara's horror, picks up the bomb and brings it down, crashing down to his head twice. She turns her gun on him and orders him to freeze, but he turns and disappears. The other officers arrive and check on Stan, confirming that he is dead. Guys, Terry just killed somebody. What was your initial thoughts on the scene here?
Yeah, it was just that guy. It's fine.
It's not the first time we've seen him kill somebody.
But this is like deliberately. Like, there's no like, I'm not gonna save you. The Christian Bale code. But
He
he's
blew
like
a
actually
dude
killed
up
him.
like 4 episodes ago.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. But someone else saw it. Though.
Which
makes
it doesn't count if you don't get caught.
Yeah.
That's the general rule with all murder.
True.
I mean,
yeah, this has now become kind of that episode from the animated series. I do not recall what the episode was titled, but the one where all the cops are chasing Batman and Robin.
Yes. Damn, what was the episode? I think like the cliff. It's like
that can't be it. But it turns out at the end of that episode that it was just Scarecrow.
Yeah.
Because he made
true.
Yeah. So
we'll see. We'll see by the end of this episode. We'll see what happens here.
Mm-hmm.
Barbara immediately orders Terry's arrested, and when he isn't found at his mother's house, he goes to confront Bruce herself. Bruce claims not to know where Terry is, but Barbara warns him that Terry will be arrested as soon as he is found. Bruce points out that he is doing so he will expose his secret identity, which will turn in exposing Bruce and her own. She knows that very well, and knowing that will likely sink Sam's campaign, but she is willing to do it. Terry is hiding out with Max when Bruce calls him. He is shocked to hear that about the accusation and swears that he didn't do it. Bruce asks him to explain Barbara's eyewitness testimony, and he can't. Bruce reviews the video from the surveillance camera and finds interference blocking the view of the crucial moments. He decides to believe Terry because something strange is going on.
You'll notice he's not hiding out with Dana.
Yeah. You're right, Daniel. You're right. You're right. Again, look,
he knows who he can trust.
Look. Terry has at least 3 girls in his life. He has Dana, he has Max, and he has what's her name? 10. She has 10. Oh, he has 10.
No,
I
he
forgot
gave
her
up on
real
10.
name.
Did you not see that episode? He didn't even read her letter.
That is true. I mean, I'm saying he had 2 girls.
Well, what about his mom?
His mom is different. You know, that mother love is different. Barbara, she's also a woman, but I don't think they are eye to eye right now. Just like that song. Have you guys eye to eye?
All right, that's enough.
No, that's not even.
Have you guys been an eyewitness of a case court?
Have I
Yeah,
ever
man,
been
witness
eyewitness to a cake?
I've seen a bunch of cakes.
Oh, have you guys been an eyewitness to a murder or something like that?
What are you asking us? What are you? I've had enough of this. I took 2 weeks off, and you fixed nothing in that time.
Please, my stomach is full. I'm about to burst.
Stomach is full. You were asleep before we got here.
I'm not full. But okay, let me reject that answer.
Happy Eid.
Thank you. Yes, yes. Eid has ended yesterday of this recording. Yeah, and I appreciate everyone having a good Eid to celebrate the 30 days of fasting.
Yesterday because it's 1 o'clock, or yesterday like Friday?
Friday.
Okay.
On his order, Terry leaves as Batman to examine Mad Stan's body. Bringing to the morgue, Batman finds that Mad Stan's body is gone. Then an invisible intruder trips the alarm. Batman is cornered on the roof by the police, barely managing to escape. Batman is guided by Bruce to the old movie theater where there's an underground tunnel, but Barbara's waiting for him. As the police close in on Bruce or Batman, Bruce's computer finishes cleaning up the footage of the murder, and it confirms Terry's version of events. Bruce looks closer into the video and sees a shadowy figure in the background. Wayne tries to contact Gordon, but Gordon refuses to listen. He contacts Terry and tells him that the intruder is likely there. Batman pretends to surrender to stop the police from shooting, then throws a batarang to reveal... Go ahead, Skyler. Who is it?
My brother in Christ. Or Allah. I need you to stop. Throw it to somebody else.
Okay. Okay, Daniel. Who is it?
What? Spellbinder.
Spellbinder. He's hiding behind Barbara using...
Hey, throw it to me again. Throw it to me again.
Who is it, Skyler?
No, start the whole thing over.
Okay. He contacts Terry and tells him that the intruder is likely there. Batman pretends to surrender to stop the police from shooting, then throws a batarang to reveal... Go ahead, Skyler.
Spellbinder.
His ass. His own ass. It's so funny, too. He's just standing there like he's part of the team. Like he's just one of the cops.
What a loser. By God,
bro thought he was invited.
Mm-hmm. He uses illusion technology to trick Barbara into witnessing Mad Stan's murder. You were, quotations, you were so ready to be the worst. He taunts her. It was easy. He is taken into custody, of course. Barbara Gordon apologizes to Terry, who accepts, and he takes off. By the further apology, Barbara presents Terry with a Civic Service Award, earning him kudos from his mother as well. When he calls Bruce with the news, Bruce mentions that the police has found Stan, Eminem, Mad Stan. He's alive and well inside of one of Spellbinder's VR parlors. He sees himself blowing up City Hall, and he is laughing while he does it.
So you think the cops are just gonna like keep him in there?
Yeah. He's happy, I guess.
That'd be a pretty effective way to keep the prisoners. Although there was the problem that it like overloaded people's dopamine and then made them die from dopamine.
Yeah, that would make sense. Maybe
we were talking about that on the episode that you didn't let me be on because you recorded without me. Did you talk about how embarrassing it was that lady overdosed on dopamine because her McDonald's manager asked her out? That's hilarious.
We did mention that, yeah, around there.
That's crazy.
You overdosed
happens.
on dopamine because the McDonald's guy asked her out?
Yeah. Did you
What's
not
he
get to that
look like?
episode yet?
No.
He disgusting, like pizza faced fucking rat bastard.
Then what's going on?
I don't know. It is VR. We're in the future, but are we giving this a thumbs up or a thumbs down? I'll go with you, Daniel.
Which episode are we talking about?
The Spellbinder match stand just now.
We were talking about Batman. I was googling robots that do things. That got cut from the show. The
This episode.
Yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up. I think it's a good show. I do think it's a little stupid that Barbara fell for it, if I'm being honest.
Sure.
But I do like that it's like, yeah, if Barbara turns on you, you're just screwed. Like
Absolutely.
like she was gonna get his ass. There was no way he was getting out of that.
Absolutely. Yeah, what about you, Skyler? Do you think this is a good episode?
I think this is a good episode. Sure. Yeah. I'm again relating it back to the episode of the animated series that we don't remember the name of and will not remember the name of.
I think it's like overturned. I think it's like overturned or something like that.
That's just not true. That
can't be right. No one would ever call an episode something like that, I guess.
It's taking away Terry's security of being kind of backed by the police. It's interesting, when it happens to Bruce as well, when the police start backing Batman and you have to like outrun them to prove the innocence. It's interesting and fun. And then I do think Spellbinder is probably one of the cooler Batman Beyond enemies we have left at this point. I mean, Light's obviously gone.
Yeah.
And this is are we on the fourth episode? We're on the fourth episode, right? We know I don't care about the villain from the fifth episode. I'm on record of saying that. So yeah, I think Spellbind is probably the best one.
He at this moment he is probably the best villain on the show besides Blight.
You must be forgetting about that guy who's a rat.
Oh yeah, that's last
week. I didn't watch that episode.
Again, Howard and the rat guy, they kind of have the similar personalities. No, not Howard.
No, you are talking about Howard's the nerd because he has two giant teeth and no other teeth.
Yeah,
that's big.
Looking ass.
Yeah. I do have a interesting. I also give it a thumbs up. Good episode. I do have an interesting fact for this episode. I don't know if you guys noticed about the design or the coloring, because this episode is the first one to be digitalized. Sorry, not digitalized. Digitally colorized.
I think that's just called digitized. First of all, digitalized sounds for some reason dirty.
What is this, Tron?
Kinda. So if you notice, it's more smooth. It's more cleaner in this episode. All right.
Pretty good.
Thank you. Let's get into our last episode, guys. It is called Final Cut. I never used Final Cut Pro. I always used iMovie with the Macs.
I used Final Cut Pro back when I did media stuff in school, but this shit's so expensive. So
it is. It's like $200. A subscription. I hate subscriptions, man. You have to pay a monthly.
We're not allowed to own anything. We can only lease.
Yeah, might as well lease your car.
Sure.
It gets more expensive when you pay it off after because you get new parts.
Please go on to the next episode. Please go on to the next episode. Please go on to the next episode.
Skyler, I hear you, Skyler. I hear you.
It wasn't 3 a.m. when you said, but it's gonna be by the time we're done.
No, this was a little short one because a little cut in here. A private jet touches down briefly at an airport to make a minor repair. Its passenger is the Master Assassin, which is the head of the Society of Assassins. He is nervous about touching the grass or the land, even briefly. His fears prove to be well grounded. Curaré sneaks on board, and once on the plane is airborne again, she attacks. The Master Assassin holds her at a distance with throwing stars, or ninja stars, I guess. But she throws a small capsule and bursts against his chest, releasing gas that erases his mind. She then bails out of the plane. And this entire scene here, I was like, beat his ass. And she did. In Gotham City, someone takes a shot at the Batmobile while Batman is on patrol. He lands and confronts the shooter. How do you pronounce this guy's name here? Mutro Botha, I think so. The last surviving member of the society. He tells Batman that since Curaré failed her mission to kill her mark, the society ordered her execution. However, she turned the tables on them and hunt them down one by one. Now, Botha needs Batman's protection. That's his name. Botha. Botha needs his Batman's protection. Batman asks why he should protect an assassin from another.
Protect these nuts.
Damn it! I knew you were gonna say that. And Botha warns that once he is gone, she will go after Batman next. Batman is unmoved, but Botha then reveals his added incentive. He'll plant a bomb in the city that he can only disarm, which he will soon as Curaré has been defeated. The bomb is on a 12-hour timer, which Botha can restart by remote control. Alright, so guys, this is our first introduction of Motro Botha, aka the League of Assassin himself. What do you guys think about his aura here?
All right. So I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Abrar.
Buck.
During this episode, I was multitasking, so you're gonna have to do a lot of the heavy lifting on this one, as if you weren't already doing it with the other ones.
Okay. I'll tell you this. This guy, he knows what he is talking about, but he's the head, the assassin. The way he is dressed is more like a butler. I don't know why he looks like a butler.
Talking about the guy with like the priest collar?
Yeah.
He's got stupid hair.
Yeah, you got a little Frenchy hair. No offense to France, but
you just offended all of France.
I apologize. But this guy's the head of the assassin. I don't know if he's in the comics or not, but I think this guy has a lot of aura around him because he can call somebody and boom, it can happen. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed that the voice of this man is Tim Curry.
Whoa.
Yeah. So he's supposed to voice Joker in the anime series, but they say no to him, but they gave him this role. Is this the right thing to do for Tim Curry?
Any role is right for Tim Curry. He can do anything.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I have to for jury duty I have to go to the Tim Curry Criminal Justice Center. That's not a joke.
Oh, is that a thing? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Tim Curry. Is Tim? Yeah,
it must be a different guy though.
No,
there's no way.
No, it's him.
Okay,
interesting. Is he still alive? He's working. Still paralyzed?
He's still around. He's still around.
Because I've seen.
He's in a wheelchair.
He's in the wheelchair. I don't know if he's still speaking in like normally. I don't know if he's doing that or has it gotten worse.
He's not doing great, but
no.
I think, and I may be wrong because I haven't been keeping up with every step of his struggle.
Sure.
But I think the last I saw, he was doing a little bit better than he had been doing.
Right. I saw like this interview. He's still speaking coherently, but it's still, still a struggle.
More so than you.
Oh, again, it's literally 4 a.m. right now.
It is
Not literally.
It's 1:50.
Batman confronts or talks with Max, who eagerly wants to help. Batman tells her the best thing for her to do is to contact Bruce Wayne, who is currently on a disaster relief mission in Malaysia. Max is not satisfied with this. Also, Max knows Batman was Bruce Wayne. Or Bruce Wayne was Batman. Also, I did not notice about Max's hair. Was it always purple?
I think
thought
so.
it was like-
Yeah.
I thought it was like light red.
Like pink?
Or like pinkish, yeah.
What do you mean light red?
Yeah, like a little pinkish.
I guess
it
it's
was
like in the same.
Well, bro,
Spread,
we're
but-
digitizing shit now.
It's digital.
Oh,
She got digitized to purple, but I'm pretty sure it's always been the same color for the most part.
Digitize me, Captain.
all right. Boom. Both leaves his hotel room, as I would, with Batman shouting him. While watching him, he calls Max and is outraged to hear that she is sneaked into Botha's hotel room to look for clues. She assures him that she has things under control, even as Curaré sneakily enters the room behind her back. She attacks and Max narrowly evades her sword, running into the bathroom. But oh my god, I'm forgetting the movie's name. Jack Nicholson, The Axe.
The Shining.
The
Shining. Thank you. The Shining. But the windows are sealed and she is trapped. So she can only hide in the shower. Curaré enters and slashes through the curtain saying, "Here's Johnny," and Terry hears a scream over the phone. He abandons Botha and flies back to the hotel. Terry finds Max alive and shivering, and with terror, she says Curaré stopped as soon as she's got a good look at Max, realizes who she was. This is my favorite part here. Terry orders her to go back
It was really
to her apartment.
romantic between the two of them, huh?
Here. Terry orders her to go back to her apartment, and she obeys him quickly. And he also said, "Don't call me Terry." Good.
Well, I mean, not in the field. You're gonna blow up his spot.
Oh, yeah, exactly. This whole scene, was a shining moment here. Maybe Bruce Timm was inspired when he watched it for the first time. In the park, Botha is impatiently demanding that Batman return to him, but Curaré attacks. Botha holds off her with his skills, but eventually she disables him with another gas capsule. By the time Terry returns, Botha's mind has been wiped. Terry picks up the remote, which shows the bomb will explode within 3 hours. You guys saw how his face was? It was haunting. Botha's face. No eyes, open mouth. Not great. Terry meets
That's
Max.
It looks like the guys from Ringu.
Ooh, yeah, exactly. The lizard, right?
No, from the Ring. Like, you know how when they find they got
Ringu.
killed in the ring.
Right, exactly. I thought you said Ringo, that lizard, that movie with the lizard.
Rango?
Yeah.
No.
I thought you said that. No, Ringo,
hilarious.
yes.
No.
Absolutely
not.
Don't Ringo's eyes also look like that?
Brother,
too?
he's a lizard. I don't know. He's got fucking he blinks sideways. I don't know.
He does. Oh, big time. But no. Exactly. It looks haunting. It looks scary. Exactly from The Ring. Scary movie, especially in Japanese when it came out. Terry.
Why are you talking like our president?
I don't know. It always happens. It always happens when I'm in a tangent.
I stop being brown and I become orange.
Exactly. Excuse my behavior. Terry meets Max at her apartment. She feels horribly guilty, but Terry tells her to forget about it. Botha was an assassin, and he deserves his fate. And besides, their first priority is the bomb. Once she has a clear head, Max displays her genius once again. The remote control doesn't give off a signal and can lead them to the bomb. However, Max examines the design specs for the remote and finds it only in good range for 2 miles. She triangulates the signal, and from the places where Botha used the remote, she isolates a small area of the city. Then she checks the location against the list of vendors on a cash card she took from the hotel, and then finds that one match at the Gotham Museum of Armaments, which what better place to hide a weapon? LOL. Because they are running out of time, Terry agrees to let Max come along to help the search. At the museum, Terry unreveals a miniature electronic detector that should locate the bomb's receiver. Just then, Curaré attacks. While Batman evades her, he throws the detector to Max and tells her to find the bomb. However, Curaré slashes at the exhibit's debris fall, which knocks out Max to the ground, and the detector is smashed. All hope is lost, but then Max sees the bomb inside an old bomb casting, and she cuts it down from the ceiling. There are only a few seconds left. 3, 2. Even Max doesn't know what to do. She just rips the detonator, and then it works. Terry manages to defeat Curaré and takes her into custody. Terry and Max patch themselves up at their apartment. Max is in a rush of excitement, asks frankly, how can you stand being a hero when no one knows it? Terry smiles with a big smile and says he has her. Aw.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's
Yeah,
true.
he does.
You know what? The more I think about it, you're right, Daniel.
That's right. And how many bombs has Dana diffused?
That's what I'm saying.
Dana kind of diffused Terry's heart.
That's what I'm saying.
She can diffuse both.
Damn.
Well, terrible name. But are we giving this a thumbs up or a thumbs down? I'll go with you, Daniel.
Thumbs up. I like it a lot. Curaré is like pretty cool. I like her as a villain. She doesn't really, I guess, do a ton here. She's kind of just like she's effectively the nemesis from Resident Evil in this shit, but just faster and with a sword. So maybe she's not that interesting, but she's a cool design. But I do really like the Terry Max stuff here. I think that's a fun relationship.
Sure.
Like, you know, I'm joking about them being in a romantic relationship, but I do like them together. Like,
I'm not
working together. Well,
They're a good team together. What about you, Skyler? Do you think this is a good showing for our assassin here?
Oh, I don't know about that. No, I'm just not gonna answer that. No, this one gets a thumbs up because of Max and Terry and Max.
Same here.
I like their partnership, and I like seeing them. You know what was cool? Here's a good showing for our assassin. Here's what you want to hear. That shot where Terry's throwing all the batarangs and she's like jumping thing to thing, smacking them all away. That's cool. We're doing some cool cinematography with the shit now, and that's
Yeah, then it's a good showing for her.
yeah.
There you go. Yeah,
you were in this episode.
As who?
You were in this episode at the very end. You don't remember? Max is going to defuse the bomb, and Terry's fighting the assassin, and then the bomb fell, and it said, "Little boy." That's you. You're a little boy.
Wow. You know what? Because of that comment, I'm giving it a thumbs up. Because this is a great episode. I think this is a great showing for this lady here and Botha, because I think I was not expecting this type of character to be on the show, but he's on the show, and I am glad he's here, or he's He's dead now. But yeah, it's a great showing for everything. I do have an interesting fact for this episode. I did mention about Tim Curry in here. But while riding on the Batmobile, Max complains about the lack of room and she was also complaining about the wealth of Bruce. Like, shouldn't there be another seat for me? But in the original Batman animated series, 1992, the Batmobile actually did have a backseat, since Bruce frequently had a backup of Robin or Batgirl or Dick, Tim, and Barbara grew up and they moved on. It was likely that he kind of removed the backseat there. So
that was an interesting fact.
That was right. Probably the most interesting fact the entire time. But yeah, that was it for Batman Beyond episodes 11 through 15. A lot of great episodes there. I still think the Shriek episode is probably one of the best ones for me at this moment. But yeah, guys, what about you guys? What is your favorite episode, if you can think right now? Top of your head.
Oh heavens!
Because the first episode is still one of the best ones, the two-parter.
Yeah, that's true.
And then like the Spellbinders first episode as well.
No, yeah, real fast. Let me just at 2:00 in the morning remember every single episode that we've watched. Hold on.
Can't believe you're doing this. Can't believe you've done this.
Hold on. Wait. You know what? I like the one where the guy wants to have sex with the robot. That's number one.
Okay. There we go. we will do of course our top 5 episodes, just like how we did for Batman Anime Series. Top 5 episodes for our liking, and then of course the tier list of the villains for Batman Beyond. Of course, we will do that after we have done with the show. But Skyler, where can they find you? The people.
They can find me if they so chose. They could follow me on Blue Sky at Skyler8bit. Or you could follow the podcast that I have with Daniel. It's called Ready, Set, Replay. It is on Spotify and YouTube. And you can follow it also on Twitter at rsr_pod.
Fantastic. And what about you, Daniel? Besides the podcast, Is there anywhere else?
That's the only place. Ready, Set, Replay, Spotify and YouTube.
Ready, Set, Replay. You guys been smashing on your end there.
Whoa!
Can't wait.
Hey. That's what that robot is for. We don't do that.
Sorry. You guys been crushing it as of
That's
late.
the only kind of smashing machine I want to talk about.
Oh, the smashing machine!
They should have won best makeup. They should have won best makeup for the Oscars.
What did win best makeup?
I think Frankenstein.
No, that clearly should have won. What are you talking about?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But yeah, you guys are crushing it on your end. You guys are getting subscribers, so I'm happy for you guys. You guys are getting up there. I like it. You can follow this podcast on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. I'm on Instagram, X, and Blue Sky at Brownboywonders podcast. And the next time we'll talk about episodes where we are 16 through 20. So we're halfway there, or more than half of season 2 of Batman Beyond. Until then, let's dance how the guys were moving their hips in the intro.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Until then, there we go. Until then, we'll see you guys later.
I did it, but you couldn't see.